the show, everybody. So January is wrapping up, and you know that means it's the perfect time to really reevaluate your happiness as we start to dive in and endeavor into the new year.
Yeah, 2026. We really want to go beyond, though, just a basic resolution list and maybe think more about what brings you joy, what makes you kinder, and draws you closer to your purpose. So, helping us navigate all of this is competitive ballroom dancer and spiritual director. I love that title. Robin Kencel, welcome to ISF.
Thank you for having me.
You're already a joy in studio, so I feel like I feel more refreshed in 2026 anyway.
That's true. That's true. And so when we're talking about joy, finding your joy, finding your purpose, what does that exactly mean, Robin, and what are we seeing in the real world?
You know, it's interesting. I'm almost 68 years old, and I would say for the first start of my life, a lot of us look at what our purpose is in terms of our professional life, our family life, our college life. What should our career be?
Yeah.
But there comes a point where you say, what's bigger than me?
Yeah.
Why was I put here at this point in time? And if you start from that point, what your purpose is and finding your purpose could look very different. And that's what my initiative is all about.
Amen.
I love it.
You were made for such a time as this.
Yes.
So what is that reason we're made for? You break that down with a couple of different kind of sayings and habits. And one of those, you talk about focusing on the mini habits.
Yes.
What does that mean to you?
So let's take resolutions since it's January.
Yes.
And let's say you want to be different in this area. You want to change. So you set a goal. Now, the number one resolution that people have is a fitness goal. They want to be doing more exercise. So I would say that's a very broad goal. First, think about, are you doing it for yourself? You want to look better in your clothes? Do you want to feel stronger? Really break that down and understand, or is someone telling you you need to exercise more? First, you do that. Now, start setting, like I actually have a resolution this year to walk a mile every day because my adult son is a great hiker, and we've been doing adventure trips.
Fun.
Not when you can only walk a few miles with him.
Only if you can handle it.
So I have a relationship goal, actually, and that has taken me to walking a mile a day. But you know what? I had to start out by walking to the mailbox. Now, here's the interesting thing. We're in late January. By that time, more than 30% of the people have dropped off their resolution. By the end of the year, 90 of us will have forgotten it. Honestly, I've fallen off it because I've traveled a lot this month, so I just couldn't get that in because I wanted to not just walk a mile, but in nature.
Yeah.
Because nature does something to your soul.
Yes, I love it. Well, we know this is just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to all the great info you have for us, knowledge, wisdom, and fun that you are up to. I mean, we didn't even talk about your extensive background as a dancer.
Yeah.
But the good news is we can keep up with everything you're up to online on your website, robinkencel.com. So we're excited to learn more and maybe do a little ballroom dancing in the future.
Well, if you want to do that, come to Instagram. You'll see some great dancing videos.
Oh my God, go to her
There we go.
Instagram and find all of that. And then, yes, stay tuned because Cam will be learning with Cam on some ballroom dances. Robin, thank you so much for coming today.
Thank you for having me.
No problem. And guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us on Inside South Florida today. Of course, you can catch us on Inside SoFlo or WSFLTV.com.
That's right, and you can see more of our friends of WSFL here tonight because we got a Panthers game. They play at 7, and you can hang here for the pregame fun on WSFL 39. We all know it. We're the home of the Florida Panthers. So thanks so much for watching today. This is Robin. I'm Cam.
I'm Maya.
And this is Inside South Florida on WSFL 39. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye.